Alright, I think we are live, so just give me a few seconds so I can set up the channel on Twitch. Alright, looks like the audio level is perfect, and I think we're good to go. So today we're going to speedrun Great Jagras, and hello everyone, I am Fantastic Triple X on the Xbox, and you probably also know me as Dinosaur Hunter 94 on Twitch and YouTube as well. So what we are gonna do today is to go through some tutorial videos so everyone knows how to handle arch-tempered Great Jagras. And obviously there are so many reasons why you have to do this event quest, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the best way to receive rare decorations. And yes, if you're lacking one or two decorations for a build, and I do know a lot of the weapons require a lot of good decos in order to be amazing. For instance, elemental bow build, or spread ammo build, or even the piercing heavy bowgun build, etc. So this is definitely a good quest for you to grind. And I am just going to showcase how to handle this monster and how to speedrun the monster as efficiently as possible. So essentially, what I'm going to do right now is to showcase, before I explain in details how to speedrun Great Jagras. So I'm just going to showcase one round of hunting, so you get a general sense of what I'm doing. So I've been doing this since this morning, so for around 2 hours already, and I think my quickest speedrun against 80 Great Jagras is around 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and there's a clip, my Xbox live clip, so you can check out as well. But for now, we're just going to make sure that we have the right equipment, have the right items, and yeah, we'll just do one round. And there we go. There we go. Hey, game night away. How's it going? Yes, I'm doing well. It's the weekend, so I'm playing some Monster Hunter World and trying to speedrun Great Jagras. And today I'm making a tutorial video, and this is probably going to go to YouTube later. So the first thing you have to do is to reload your special ammo, and then making sure you have spread ammo level 3. Because we're using heavy bowgun, and we're using the glutton bowgun. Okay, so you drink your consumables and making sure that your attack is as high as possible. Immunizer is up, adamant seed is up, might seed is up. What I like to do right here is to set up a trap right here, and then drop down 2 barrel bombs, 1 and 2, and then using the palico to buff me up. And when the palico is buffing me, I'm using demon powder and hard shell powder as well. And want to start off with temperamental, okay? Because that's going to be really important. Alright. And now the hunt starts. So the purpose of this hunt is to grind for decorations. And I'm still lacking 15 decorations from 5 different types of Jagras. Reload, okay. Good. First CC. You want to focus on the chest and the belly because that's essentially the weak point. Reloading. We're doing 35 damage per clip. There we go. Okay. Now you want to focus on the head. Good. On the head. We have the temperamental so we can be as aggressive as possible. And he's really close to the setup. There we go. Trapped. And this is your opening. Good. Reloading. Almost there. And there you go, we did it. The monster is already limping and this is your time to pick up everything on the floor. Okay? So usually there should be 10 face jumps. And let's see. There we go. A lot of face jumps and those are decorations. Right. And I think for this hunt we can get probably 20 decorations. Usually it's around this amount. And I see there's another one, but I don't see it now. So again, this is going to be a speed run, so you know, don't be too obsessive. If you missed one decoration on the floor, it's okay. What we need to do right now is just to capture the monster. So go this way and pick up some needleberry because those are your spread ammo. And then go this way. We're gonna use a pitfall trap and then following by the trunk bombs. Okay. So the monster is tired, as you can see right now. I'm gonna do 2 trunk bomb, 1 and 2. There you go, easy peasy. It's China 1993 in game. Hardwell played with you quite and never got to catch a stream. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember Tony, yeah. And thank you for joining the stream. If you want to add me on Xbox, you can always do so by typing !Xbox. Let me do it right now. And also, if you want to join the session and then hunt for great Jagras, etc., you can type !Session in the chat. I believe there are already around 8 or 9 people in this session, and they are all fighting for they are all hunting for the great Jagras for more decorations. So as you can see, this is a really fast speed run, 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And let's see what we got this time. Okay. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 22 decorations. We probably don't need to worry about you know, the blue and the white face stones. What we need is the red one and the orange one. So let's appraise them. I already see something good. Okay, so let's see. So in general, the blue and the white face stones are, you know, just average normal stuff. So we do have a mindset decoration. Unfortunately, I have that already, so it's no use for me. But as you can see, this is a really good quest for hunting for decorations, because as far as I'm concerned, I didn't get my mindset decoration until probably HR 400. So yeah, there you go, easy peasy. So what you just saw is essentially, hi DTF, what's up? Doing KT at the moment. Cool, cool. I know a lot of people are doing that, because KT gives you so many good weapons, especially the elemental ones. But yeah, for me, I have pretty much all the weapons, and I don't have any more empty slots left in my inventory because apparently you can only hold 999 items. So anyway, so let me just quickly explain, not too much, just waking up. Yeah. I just woke up like 2 hours ago and I'm like, you know what, it's Sunday morning, got nothing else to do, let me just play some video games. And this video is going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel later this week because I'm essentially making these tutorial videos to help people to speedrun Arch-Tempered Great Jagras. So I'm using a heavy bowgun and it's going to be the glutton spread ammo heavy bowgun. If you don't have that, it's okay. Any type of good spread ammo heavy bowgun should be fine. So as you can see, I have no other ammo type other than the spread ammo 1, 2, and 3. You're going to focus on using the spread ammo level 3 because you're amazing, DH. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you, DTF. And I hope you have a wonderful day as well. Just let me double check. Are you sure? Do you know if we are having a double blood point weekend for Dead by Daylight this week? Or maybe it's next week. Let me know because I want to go back and play some more Dead by Daylight with my friend on PC as well. So again, this is essentially going to be an indicator on how fast you can speedrun Great Jagras. For me, I usually spend around 40 or like 35 clips of spread ammo 3 and then I know, okay, this is when I have to stop. This is the time I can capture Arch-Tempered Great Jagras. Okay, so this is a good indicator. You're probably not going to even use spread ammo level 2 or level 1. But those two ammos are just here just in case. I'm making this build to help you guys, and for me, I'm not a heavy bowgun main. I use hunting horn a lot, I use elemental bow a lot, but so I don't want to, make this build very, very technical. I want this build to be as easy as possible for you guys. So, you don't have to be an expert on how to use a spread ammo bow, heavy bowgun, and you can do this by yourself. So again, we are using Mega Potion. We don't even need to use Potion, right? Because what we did is I think I used 1 potion in the last hunt and that's it. And then we need to use 1 immunizer. If you're good, you don't need to use immunizer. So this is optional, okay? Potion and immunizers are optional. They're just here to help you. So we definitely need Might Seed and Atom Seed to boost up the attack. So the purpose of this build is to make sure you have as much DPS as possible in the first 5 minutes. Okay, so with the mantle, you're pretty much invincible. So this is essentially a burst damage build. And you want to use a Mega Demon Drug. If you don't have it, or if you feel like you can do it, just use regular Demon Drug. That's fine. Okay? We don't really need Mega Armor Skin because we are using Temperamental and we didn't use this. So this is optional, but again, if you're not familiar with the mechanics of heavy bowgun, you want to be safe. So this is a good item to bring. And then you have Demon Powder, which is for which pairs well with Mega Might Seed. So those 3 items, those 3 consumables, they stack. Okay, so you want to use, in general, you want to use Might Seed first, and then you want to go to Demon Powder. Got my first Arch-Tempered Elder yesterday. Oh, Teal. That's cool. In general, I think Teal is pretty easy, and I think the hardest is probably Arch-Tempered Kushala and Lunastra. Xenojiva is easy if you know how to use the spread heavy bowgun, or a piercing heavy bowgun, or light bowgun, etc. But yeah, congrats. That's essentially an achievement because arch-tempered monsters, they have amazing armor set, so they can really help you. And as far as I'm concerned, the Arch-Tempered Teostra armor set is amazing. It's essentially the meta for a lot of the melee weapons, for instance, hammer. I know it pairs well with the Taroth hammer sleep. So congrats! That's amazing. So going back to the tutorial, we are going to use Mega Barrel Bomb. I don't even think I need to bring Large Barrel Bomb, but just in case, if you're not new to the game or if you're new using the Heavy Bowgun, this is, a backup. And then Power Charm, Power Talon, Armor Charm, and Armor Talon. So those are essentially, those 4 items should be in your inventory at all time. And of course, we are relying on the 2 traps to set up the monster in early stages, and the second trap is for capturing. So those 3 items are for capturing. Okay, so this is essentially the item list. And then let's go to the equipment. AT Luna is so hard. Yes, Arch-Tempered Lunastra was giving me a hard time, and for me, I just couldn't. I just decided I'm not going to solo Arch-Tempered Luna. I'm not going to kill Arch-Tempered Lunastra in a group hunt. I feel like solo is just a little bit easier because you can use Fortify for Arch-Tempered Lunastra. So essentially, every single time you cart, you come back stronger with more defense, with more attack. So that's a good strategy. If you feel like a monster is too hard, do it by yourself. Okay, don't rely on other people, and then just use Fortify. And I think 8 out of 10 times this strategy would work. Okay, so again, let's go over the loadout. So I'm using a Kaiser's Crown Gamma. So this is the one that you just received yesterday, I'm assuming. So this is the Teostra Gamma Helm. Okay, and then we love it because this one has 2 levels of critical eye, and we love critical. Affinity, high affinity is also good, and it has 2 slots, which is important because we do have quite a few decorations that are high level. And then moving down, we have the Draken armor set. For the Draken Male, 2 levels of critical eye, 1 level of critical boost, and a level 3 slot. And then we have the 3-piece Xenojiva Gamma set. So this is essentially we need this because we want to use the special ability, which is Razor Sharp Spear Shot. So if you're using a melee weapon, it makes them lose sharpness a lot slower. And then if you're using a heavy bowgun or a light bowgun, essentially you use less ammo type because ammo has a less chance of being used. So yeah, this is essentially the build, and of course we're using the Awakening Charms to get the ammo up ability for this build. And if we look at the skills, okay, this is the skills. I'll do some at AT Xeno with you later if you're up for it. Sure, of course, we can do AT Xeno. Do you have like a particular build you want to use against AT Xeno? For me, I'm using the Taroth Assault support heavy bowgun just for the piercing ammo, but you can use glutton as well. You can use other types of weapons. I'm sure melee weapons are viable against AT Xeno as well. I use my glaive. That's a good one. Glaive essentially makes you invulnerable during the enraged area of ATC now. So that's a good choice. So yeah, we can definitely do it later on. So yeah, as you can see, those are the skills that I'm using right now. I'm using attack boost level 4. You don't have to go above level 4. I'm using level 4 just because I want to get the extra 5% affinity. And then we are using 4 levels of critical eye. Could be a little bit higher, but it's fine. Maximum free elemental ammo up, recommended. Maximum critical boost, maximum weakness exploit, because the monster Great Jagras is such a large monster, so you have a large chance of hitting the weak spot. So weakness exploit is essentially free damage for you. We're using a heavy bowgun for the spread ammo, so definitely bring the spread ammo power shot decoration. That's free damage for you. Power prolonger is built within the armor pieces, so there's no way you can take this out. Special ammo boost, not necessary, okay, but it's good because it's we're using Vibrant Snipe, a very strong special ammo. Maximum might, not necessary, but it's just there just in case. And then non-elemental boost is definitely a must because we have the Terrathasach glutton, which doesn't have access to dragon or any type of elemental ammo type. So if you use non-elemental or elementless decoration, that's essentially 10% extra free damage for you. So again, this is a very, very self-explanatory build. And again, this is just a guide. So it's here to help you. If you want to modify this a little bit, it's fine, okay? And I'm going to show you my setup when we get back to the base. But for now, let's just do this a few more times and you get a general idea of what I'm doing. So you can do this by yourself later today. So in general, you want to go with something, you know, a little bit more suited for gunplay, so like feline sharpshooter or feline booster, and yeah, and after that you can just speak to the handler and then post your quest. Again, we're starting with this one. I'm just gonna solo this because I feel like it's a little more, it's a little less it's a little bit easier for me. Let's just put it that way. Glaive at Elders, yeah. That's a good choice. Alright, so now you know the basic strategy, so now you just need to master it. So it takes a few practice, and it's fine. I'm going to do this a few times so you get a general idea, okay? So first off with Mega Demon Drug, we can grab some herb if you want to, and then Immunizer. Doesn't have to, but it's always good to have. We're starting off with Might Seed, Adamant Seed. We're placing up 2 bombs here. You don't want the bombs to be too far away, but you don't want it to be too close. Okay. And now we can use the powders. Demon powder, very useful, very strong. And then the second Palico gadget. And there you go. See, you still have like 5 seconds leeway, which is fine. So this is not a very, very difficult setup. Again, I'm trying to make an easy build for you to speedrun. And now we can engage. Reload. in general, we want to get a few CC early on. There you go. Reloading. We're doing 39 damage per bullet, which is very nice. We're trying to lead the monster to the trap. There we go. Shock trap. Head is already broken. Barrel bump activated. We have the temperamental on, so don't worry. Reloading. Okay, watch out because we don't have the mantle anymore, so be a little bit defensive. It's alright. Oh, the monster is already running, which means we did our job. We did enough damage, and now all we need to do is to capture the monster. And there you go. That's essentially how you do it. Super fast, definitely easy to do. You can do it as well. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. I'm not even like a heavy bowgun main, so I believe in you. Okay. Again, just make sure you pick up everything on the floor. If you miss one or two decorations, it's fine. You can speedrun this a few times. Now we're just heading towards the nest. And make sure you have your pitfall trap ready. Almost here. There we go. And then trapping 1 and 2. There we go, easy peasy. You got it. If I can do it, you can do it too. So. Okay, let's see what we got this time. Oh, I see a lot of red decorations. That's good. A tenderizer decoration. Dragon. I see a spread deco. Good. So we get a spread deco and a tenderizer. So those two are very good. Unfortunately, I have them already, and I don't need them. But again, you never know. And yesterday I got my 4th attack decoration from doing this quest, so this is definitely a good quest. And this morning I got a charger decoration, and then 1 handicraft decoration. So yeah, this is definitely a very rewarding event quest. And again, I'm just gonna do this a few times so you get a general idea of how to do this. We got Feline Weakener, which is really nice because the monster has a tendency to appear with less health if you use Feline Weakener. So I wanna double check we have the right ammo type. Yeah, we do have it. It's fine. I really like the handler costume for this appreciation event quest. It's super cute. So game night away, did you get any good KT weapon today? I think the only KT weapon that I actually need is the new Kajab water bow. I know that one is really good, but I don't have it. Alright, again, let's use the consumables. Immunizer up. Gonna go with Might Siege, Admin Siege. You know, placing down 2 Mega Barrel Bombs. Using a Palico gadget. Shock Trap placed. Powder used. And then the second gadget activated, and we're good to go. Again, you know, you have enough time to spare. If you made a mistake, it's fine. There's more than enough time to recover. There we go. We do want to focus on the belly area. Reloading now. Oh, he's moving. Oh well. That actually makes the fight a little bit tougher now, because we are relying temperamental. So this is going to be a little bit harder. But that's good. That's good practice. Good. First CC. In general, you can get 2 crowd control for this hunt with the spread bowgun build. The first one is going to be on the belly, and the second one is going to be a head break. Okay, so you do have a few options here, just in case you get into a very difficult position. Which we don't have the mental. It's okay. Let's use a potion. It's always good to be safe than sorry. Let's use a rocksteady mental. Alright, like I said, on the head. Again, one bad thing about a rocksteady mental is that okay, focus. Focus DH. It's fine. We got this. Good. Let's quickly pick up everything on the floor because there's quite a few items and decorations on the floor. Gonna read the chat afterwards. Not really, this is my second run. First run broke horns. Not anything good though, but yeah. Shock trap, yeah. Someone using shock trap against KT. Well. Well. I feel like KT is she's okay. She's not the hardest, but very often she still has a tendency to one-shot me just because I'm using high damage DPS build very often. And it heavily relies on being able to solo the monster as fast as possible. There we go. Connected. Let the monster eat. Every time he eats, you get a better chance of getting more stuff. Where's the monster again? Okay, on the floor. I think it's almost trying to trap. Can't really see anything. Better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, again, let the monster eat. You don't get anything unless the monster eats. There we go. Line trap. Okay, time to capture. There we go, easy peasy. It was a little bit hard in the beginning just because the monster decided to run back towards the nest. But yeah, we still managed to do so. And yeah, like I said before, this is a pretty good build. Even if you do get into some terrible situations, you can still recover. 6 minutes, not bad at all. And let's see. Grinder, Gobbler, etc. Nothing really useful here. And yes, to see a list of Jagras creations that I'm still missing, you can go down to the info page down below, and I think I'm missing 15 Jagras creations, 3 attack Jagras creation, 1 iron wall, 3 sprinter, 3 challenger, and 4 fearer. So that's total of 15 Jagras creations from 5 different types of decos. But yeah, it's only It's only like the 4th day, actually the 3rd day of the Appreciation Festival. So, you know, game night away, you have more than enough time to get every single KT weapon that you need. I'm not worried about you at all. You can do it. But yeah, status effect weapon are pretty good against Arch-Tempered Kotaroth. That's my opinion. In group hunt, any weapon with the ability to CC, which is crowd control, is stellar. So for instance, I like to have a light bowgun user in multiplayer hunt. Just because you can put the monster to sleep, paralysis, or etc. poison, you know, it makes the hunt a lot easier and manageable, and you do less positioning. So those are essentially like passive DPS, and that's good. So again, we follow the same strategy. It works pretty well, you know, using the consumable ASAP. Dropping down some bombs. Placing down a shock trap. Using powder. And we're good to go. And as you can see, I wasn't perfect. But we still have enough time to do everything. There we go. I love it when he spits. because that's when you get the good decorations. Alright, first CC, very easy. Just focusing on the chest and the belly. Reloading. Shock trap activated. Barrel bombs exploded. Parts broken, very nice. Reloading. Very good. We can capture already, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just going to pick up everything. I don't want to miss anything on the floor, so there we go, easy peasy. Super easy. And again, this is just a guide. Which HBG are you using? Okay, once paralysis, yeah, that's a good weapon. So, the heavy bowgun that I'm using right now is the Jagras Assault Glutton heavy bowgun. It's a purple rarity 7 heavy bowgun, focusing on spread ammo type. It's essentially the best spread ammo heavy bowgun in the game right now. And to fully realize the potential, you need 4 attack decorations in your build. But if you don't have that, it's okay. You can always use the attack charm and then just make it up with affinity decorations. Okay? So again, it's really flexible for this build. You can do a lot of different things with the build. And this, you can also use a few like substitute weapons. If you don't have this one, it's fine. There is a rarity 6 heavy bowgun, and it's called Jagras. I think it's called. Okay, we didn't do enough damage because. There we go. Because sometimes, okay, this is a good example. When monster goes back to the nest, they recover, and especially for arch-tempered monsters, they recover a ton of health. So as you can see, I didn't do enough damage in the first stage, so I have to make it up with 2 shots of spread ammo. But that's it, you know, very easy. My favorite weapon in the game is Divine Slasher for longsword, I'm assuming. Yes, Divine Slasher is really good until you get the Jagras Sword Fire. It's a rarity 8 orange longsword, okay, from KT, and essentially has white sharpness, built-in white sharpness. That's why it's a little bit better than Divine Slasher, and it has higher attack DPS potential. But yeah, Divine Slasher is really good. Like I would say in late game, Divine Slasher is good, and then in end game, the Fire Longsword is a little bit better. Just slightly better. That's what I'm after, yeah. That's a good one. Paralysis Longsword. Is that one good? I don't know. Are you talking about the normal Jagras Paralysis Longsword or the Kajar Longsword? And I don't know much about Longsword. I don't even use that very often. I think the only time I used Longsword is when I did the arena quest. That's it. And I actually do like longsword. It's just that I'm not very good with Fate Slash, and then most of my build I run with maximum might. So when you do Fate Slash, right after the Fate Slash, you have maybe like 1 second of period, and you don't have the maximum might activated just because your stamina is not fully recovered yet. So that kind of bothers me. So that's why I don't use longsword very often. And also, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm very bad with Spirit Helmbreaker. I got 2 paralysis jewels, so I want to use them. Yeah, that sounds good. It feels like that's a good synergy build. You know, you got the decorations, and you want to go after the weapon that makes it work. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty shitty with the longsword. Spirit Helmbreaker is just too hard for me. And also, I'm playing this game with a broken Xbox controller, so I've had this controller for a while, and apparently the controller has very serious stick drift issues on the left stick. So that's also one of the many reasons why I cannot use longsword to save my life. I think I have everything. Yeah. Okay, he's going back again. Like, what does that matter? Maybe I wasn't being aggressive enough. But we do have the temperamental, so don't worry. Alright, on the floor. Reloading. $35 damage per bullet, not too bad. Focusing on the head. Got 31 damage. It's okay, we still have the mantle. We still can do it. Switch to Rocksteady. Nice dodging. Had broken. We're doing more than enough damage. He's already at the brink of death. We can capture right away, but we want to gather all the stones on the floor, so not gonna do it. There we go. Okay, now it's time to gather everything on the floor. If I can find them. Should be somewhere around here. Where are the decorations again? Did it just disappear? It looks like they just disappeared. Which is pretty much a bummer, but we can still capture the monster and get the guaranteed face stones. So that's alright. Oh, I see it here. Is it here? No, that's just water. Okay. It's okay. We'll just capture right here. There we go, easy. And we did it. It wasn't perfect. The beginning was a little bit rough, but we did it, and it's still under 5 minutes, I think. Four minutes and 54 seconds, and we have 5 face stones. I see a red one. A mighty decoration, not bad at all. 684. Can we crack Hunter rank 700 today? I think it's very likely. And hi, for the 5 viewers watching the stream right now, welcome to my channel, and if you want to join the session, feel free to type !session in the chat. There are plenty of hunters in this session already, and they're doing group hunts. And also to add me on Xbox, you can always type !Xbox in the chat. And hopefully you're all having a wonderful weekend. It's Sunday here in New York City, and it's morning, you know, around 11:38 a.m. We have plenty of time left for the weekend. And are you guys doing anything special, or are you guys just watching Twitch and relaxing, or catching up on podcasts, catching up on sleep? Going anywhere special tonight? Let me know in the chat. Alright, again, we're just gonna speedrun this. Easy peasy. I think you guys are pretty much, like, kind of know what I'm doing now. But again, I'm going to keep explaining until everyone gets it. I'm gonna use the consumables right away. Start off with some might seed and admin seed. We want to place down the traps and barrel bombs ASAP. Using the gadget here. Placing down a shock trap. Using the powder. Now using the second gadget. And we're good to go. And all we need to do right now is to wait. There we go. Shots fired. There we go, engaged. Reloading. Oh, I forgot to put on the mantle. Yep. Totally forgot to put on the mantle. It's alright, we got this. I'm like, okay, but how come I'm taking so much damage? It's alright, we got this. Just bring some ancient potion and we're good. We still have the trap here, so that's good. Very nice. Alright, we're doing less damage now, but that's fine. We don't have the food buffs. But we're still viable. Doing 29, 20 damage instead of 35 and 31 damage. Okay, monster is running? No, not running. Very close to the trap. There we go, trapped. Reloading. On the head. It's okay, we still got some time before the mantle runs out. Oh no, mantle's out. Yep. Gotta buff up. But it's fine, he's almost done anyway. But as you can see right now, this is a build that requires mantle to survive. And a lot of buffing, so you have to make sure that you do everything ASAP. Because if the mantle runs out, and then you're probably going to get stuck. So let's buff ourselves. We got this. Alright, he's already tired and limping. I see the scar already, so good. Now we just need to pick up everything on the floor, if there's anything left. And then we can just trap right away. It's not the most perfect run because I forgot to wear my mantle in the beginning, but I think this is still under 10 minutes. I would say this is still under 8 minutes. So that's still good. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's redo this. And this time, hopefully I would remember to use my mantle. Horns off, whoop whoop, yes. And fingers crossed, you get the fire longsword. Because I know you've been hunting for that for the entire day already. So I'm assuming you use a lot of longsword and insect glaive, is that correct? Oh, I see a lot of good decos. Let's see. Force shot, that's a good one. And what about the other one? Slider? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Longsword, insect glaive, bow, and two blades. None of the I know how to use bow, but that's about it. Dew blades, I don't know. I know they're super powerful, but for me, they are hard. I'm not used to using a weapon with very limited range, and stamina management is hard for me. So I still need to practice a lot with dew blades. And also I know nothing about the lens. Like I know the basic mechanics, but I think I'm just too scared to use them. Even if I do have the good decorations and armor sets to go with that, I'm just not very good with lens or gauntlets. Yeah, I do love hunting horn because it's the cheapest way to grind for tier 2 decorations, and also you can literally carry the team most of the time. So, and also it's pretty good for speedrun, but not the best for speedrun, obviously. But it's just very consistent, and I don't have to keep switching from one build to the other. You know, one Devil Jewel horn, it works. I would say 90% of the monster. I'm using the same build. Because I'm pretty much a lazy person, so I don't like to switch build all the time, but that's just me. But I do have to switch to build when I'm fighting Arch-Tempered Kovturov. So that's the exception. Okay, this time we have to remember to use our temperamental. There we go. It's fine, we got this. Alright, on the floor. That's good. Reloading. Okay, the mantle is off. I'm trying to see where is my trap, because I'm pretty sure I put down a trap. I don't see a trap anymore, so that's alright. Or maybe I didn't place a trap? I don't know. But regardless, that's fine. Didn't get it? Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, it took me like hundreds of hours just to get one weapon, which is the glutton heavy bowgun. And I almost give up. It was just so hard. Like nothing was working. And even if I did get most of the kill, I just couldn't get anything good. But yeah, the new Arch-Tempered Kovturath does make everything a little bit better. The drop rate is so much better now. So that's always a plus. So yeah, I didn't place down the trap. I knew I forgot something. I'm gonna do it this time. Here we go. On the floor. We're doing 26 damage per bullet. Very nice. And we are critting a lot. Yeah, the monster is definitely low in terms of health. And he is going back to the nest. Not the perfect run because we didn't use a trap, but still it's pretty fast. And this is a shortcut, you can directly go to his nest. Get ready with the trapping. And 2 trunk bombs. 1, 2. There we go, easy. Very easy. Fingers crossed, let's see if I get my attack deco, iron wall deco, etc. I'll be very happy. Okay, the moment of truth. Potential, I don't need it, but it's a good one. I have all the potential decos. Yeah, not bad at all. Pretty fast as well. With that being said, this is definitely a really expensive way of grinding. Heavy bowgun and light bowgun is just so expensive to use. So this is also one of the reasons Why I prefer to grind with hunting horn? Just because you can use buff by using the horn melodies. But now I have like a full-time job, which is like 9 to 5. Actually 8 to 5. So I have very limited time to play this game. So for me, it's probably a better idea to use something like a heavy bowgun, just to speed up the grinding process a little bit. Hoping of Twitch join stream later. Sure, of course. I'm probably going to end the Great Jagras hunt right now, and then just help you guys out with some 18 monsters after this one. Or anything, essentially. If you need help with story quest, optional quest, etc., let me know. So again, we don't want to be too close. Place down a shock trap right here. Use the powder. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's a good setup. Oh, I definitely need to use my mantle, which I forgot to use. That's bad. I'm going to get killed. Yep. Super hard. Alright, we did it. That was a nice recovery. Alright, we can recover from here. Shock trap, good. We're doing 36 damage per bullet, so that's good. On the floor. We are at the 40 bullet clip mark, so we have to use, I would say, 20 more bullets. 16 more bullets. Eight more bullets. There we go. Very nice job. Quickly pick up everything. And there are quite a few items on the floor, because he did throw up a lot. Let's see. Stuff right here. And here as well. That's a lot of stuff on the floor. Double check and making sure there's nothing left on the floor. Yeah, looks nice to me. Okay, reloading. Making sure we have Rocksteady Mantle on. You know, just to have some extra precaution. That's always nice. On the head. We can capture now. There we go. Easy peasy. We did it. Oh, that's a lot of decorations. And that's under 5 minutes? That's insane. Let's see what we got. Flawless, that's good. I don't need it because I have them already, but yeah, I can always use them at the Elder Melder, so. And I can't believe I'm 684 HR already. That's insane. Alright, so Game Night Away, let me know if you're in the session already so I can help you with Arch-Tempered Xeno, I think. Let me double check and see if you're in the session. Let's see. Is this session full already? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Including me, it's 15. So, yeah. I mean, there's still one more spot, right? Yeah, so that's fine. Let's see. We did a lot of bounties as well. Feigned Hunt, Feigned Capture, and let's go with Feigned Capture again. And Flora is good. Let's do this one. Alright, and we have so many quests. That's a good one. Alright, looks like a Let me just double check with the Elder Melder. Let's see. There's meld items which is cheaper now. We don't need that. We want to finish the ritual. So that's 400 points. And I have 91,828. Let me check out my calculator and see how many times we can do it. 91H2H divided by 400. So I can do this 229 times. Do I feel like doing it? I only have 142 stream stones though. So I actually have more points than I have stream stones. Okay, so that's a conundrum. So the bottleneck is actually the streamstone, and I probably need to fight more tempered tier 3 monsters, like elder dragons, etc. But yeah, almost 685. That's insane. Let me quickly go all the way on top to the gathering hub so I can take a water break, and I'll be right back.